Hi. Well, the way today is recording for me, I should be saying take five or take six. I don't remember where we are anymore. Anyway, hi. I'm videotaping you to follow up on the email I sent. Brooke and I are going to be asking you guys to bear with us as we push some of the dates forward here a little bit. Our ultimate goal is to help you guys form teams that will be working together for the rest of the term and working on a research proposal for an organization, and then making a presentation and a write-up at the end of term of that proposal. See, this is why we're in take six already. It's just not a great day for me to be recording. Bear with me. I think I can get us through this. Anyway, the goal then ultimately here is to create teams. Now, when you have a goal, the best thing is to be clear on what the goal is and then work your way backwards to make sure that each activity is identified that needs to be done to attain that goal. That's good basic management in an organization. And I urge you strongly to use this technique. So our goal is to create teams. Well, how are we going to create the teams? Well, that's going to be really straightforward. We're going to let you guys do them. Then we don't have to do the work. Well, no, that's not quite what we mean. We want you guys to choose your own teams based on a proposal that is interesting for you. Well, in order to do that, what you're going to be doing is you're going to have 5 proposals to choose from. Well, where are those 5 proposals going to come from? Well, we've got 21 proposals or 22 proposals from the number of people in the class. Those proposals you guys are going to look at, you're going to read over, and you're going to vote for the top 5. Once we have the top 5 proposals, then you guys vote which proposal you want to get involved in. And the way that's going to work is really straightforward. We're going to tell you what the top 5 proposals are, and you're going to send us an email. We're going to set a specific start date or time. We'll probably do that at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you're really gung-ho to get onto a team, well, you can get up early in the morning and send us an email and say, I want to be, say, on Dan's team. And the first 3 people that send us an email that say we want to be on Dan's team are going to join Dan and work on his proposal and flesh it out further based on the material that we're going to do as well as the material we've already done. Now, when you send us that email, we're going to ask you to put your first, second, and maybe even third choice of proposals that you want to be on. Because really, let's say that there are 3 people that wake up at 3 in the morning and send us their choices, and everybody else says, yeah, 3 in the morning, I don't think so. And they get to their email at 6 or 7 in the morning, at 10 or 11 in the morning, whatever. And when they say, well, I want to be on Dan's team, we go, well, unfortunately, the first 3 people already voted for Dan's team, so we need your second choice so that you get onto the team that is working on the proposal that would be your second choice. So you can see how you hopefully get your first choice. If not, you get your second choice, and then there's even possibility of a third choice. Now, in my experience of doing this, and I've done this a number of times, what usually happens is that people self-select onto projects, and they usually get their first choice. There's not a big deal about needing to go on to the second or third choice because people have different interests. And from having read your proposals, and I've looked through them, and they're really kind of interesting, actually. I have some thoughts, and I'm going to share them with you, and then you guys can clean them up. But there's a lot of them that are sort of similar. So I suspect it's going to be really pretty easy for you guys to decide which team you're on. So, dates. Here are the dates that we propose. I can't look you in the eye anymore. I can look at myself, and I can look at you. Me, you. I got to tell you, I'd rather be looking at you than me, but here I'm going to start looking down here. All right. So here's our revised schedule, and let me read it to you, please. Instead of us getting the feedback to you on the 24th, we're going to get it to you on the 26th, which is this Friday. Expect it in the evening. We're working toward early evening because we'd like to go home and be with our families. Then your revised one-pagers, instead of being due on the 25th, which is Thursday, like tomorrow, they're going to be due on Sunday. So Sunday, you've actually got two things due. The revised proposal, as well as the work that you're doing with Brooke in this unit for this week. Then we're going to give you until the 30th to look through all the proposals that were sent in. So in other words, we get your revised proposal on Sunday, and then we're going to send them out to you guys so that you can look through them and read them all through and think about them. And then by the 30th of October, you need to have sent us your vote for the proposal you think is the best so that we have our top 5 proposals to work from. Now, what we're going to do then is you guys are going to send us, and you have to vote on which team you want to go on to. We haven't quite nailed down the date for that yet. We'll get back to you on that by Friday night. So once you look at the proposals and you find out which ones you like the best, then we're going to have that vote I was telling you about so you can decide which team you go on. And then you're going to send Brooke and I an email about who's on your team and sort of a rough sense of where you want to go with that proposal. And then on the 4th of November, as we already had, you're going to have your first team submission. And from here on in, all your submissions are going to be team submissions. So I'm going to shut up for now. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, something's not clear, just send us an email. Send me an email, send Brooke an email, and ask us, hey, what's going on? I'm not 100% clear. I'd like to believe I explained this very clearly because I like to believe that I just can do that kind of thing. And we're going to find out. Let me know if you got any questions whatsoever, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye.